Hey, good to have you back. We are working on my tractor again. This is another episode in the series of the 445C. This video we are doing some paint work. This is the roll bar off the tractor, and this is the tractor. The reason we started working on this tractor is the roll bar sits right here, and the frame, the boom frame, bolts on through the roll bar into the boom frame, and one of the bolts broke, and so I ordered new bolts, which them things ain't cheap by a long shot. But the roll bar goes here, and we put new bolts in it. We drilled these holes out because it had a smaller bolt. This is 3/4 and this was 5/8. We drilled them out so we could use 3/4 bolts all around, and hopefully it won't break again. You can see how dingy, is that a word? Dingy and grimy all of this is, and this due for a paint job. And what I'm going to do is we're going to paint the roll bar, and then we're going to probably sandblast to paint all of this. Then I'm going to put the roll bar on, put the tractor back together. For right now, the goal is just get the roll bar done. I only have 1 gallon of black paint. It's more than enough to do the roll bar. I bought that paint for the roll bar, so roll bar is getting painted now. If you're not subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe and click the for notifications, because this series is going to be continued. There's going to be a lot of videos on this tractor. We've got a lot of plans for it. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how many times I can say that, but I'll fit it in again and again and again. I don't know what I'm doing. Poured some paint or some primer in there and mix it with some naphtha, and that's it. Tractor Supply gray primer. Last time I did this on the trailer, the strainer inside the paint cup was constantly getting clogged, so I decided to get some strainers this time, and maybe I'll do a better job. Hopefully I can do a better job, because this is on my tractor. I care more about that than I do my utility trailer. The utility trailer was multicolored Joseph's coat between rust and red and gray and all kind of different colors. We wanted to just make it one color, so put this back on. I went and got some filters when I got the strainers, inline filter. Luckily I could see the paint on the side of it, probably just the first go around. After you make a couple of fills with this thing, you won't be able to see that anymore. I saw my dad do this one time. The reason they're running heat guns over it is because it rained earlier and the metal's a little bit damp. Oh wow. Well, those of you in here who are painters, tell me how I did. I can take it, because I know my limitations. I ain't a painter, but take a look at it. Those pieces down there are just temporarily bolted. For a primer. They say your top coat is only as good as your base coat. Ooh, we got a little bit of runs here. Not too bad. I would never do that on a car, because even I know better than to try to paint a car. Today, we turn great things black. My plan is to sand down the roll bar for the tractor. Let's see where this goes. Again, I don't claim to be a professional. Hell, I'm not even an amateur. I don't have the proper equipment, coupled with the fact I have no idea what I'm doing. I know if paint gets on unpainted surfaces, it has a tendency to change the color. Okay. Whoops. The paint is Rust-Oleum tractor or implement paint from TSC.
This catalyst hardener is meant to be 1 per gallon, so we're going to mix half a gallon, so we're going to use half of this hardener.
Okay, that's about half. I heard naphtha is good. I got mineral spirits, and the paint says you can thin it with either. 4 good squirts ought to be enough. The instructions say on the hardener to let it sit 20 or 30 minutes before you apply it. 8-hour shelf life after you mix it. Then 30 minutes. I went ahead and filtered it and forgot to hit record. Sorry. Turns out if you don't have this tight, it blows air into the cup and gets everywhere. I know it's going to run. It's got to. But I don't see one run on it. I know one thing about paint. It changes the color. That's about it. Dang, that looks good.